Yeah, so, oh, that's so cute. All right, so now that they're in the paddock and they can settle in, as a herd, one herd, which they haven't been in a very, very, very long time, years. Yeah, so now I'm gonna head back to the springside, clean out the float there and hose it out, and then I will pack it up with all my gear and we're done, we're dusted, and it's over. We're out of there, so let's rock and roll. Alright, so I've just driven in real close to the back of the stable, so when I bring stuff out it's much quicker, much shorter distance rather than parking down there, because this main road here goes down to the dogs and they're open in an hour. But normally people come early, pick up dogs unexpectedly, so I just got to get off the road with the float to be able to pack it all up, so yeah. First I'll put the big wooden pallet in and then pack everything around it, so I'll go grab it. So that bit's done. Alright, so I just cleaned out all that stuff. I put it out the back with the horse float, and I'm going to time lapse packing that all in. But before we do that, I'm going to come in here. So echoey, so empty. I'm going to come in here and grab last of the horse feed stuff and put that in last. But I'm going to move it out and then pack everything. So let's do that. Now I'm going to try and salvage. I've got Olivia, Steph's my friend's daughter's pony groom box. That was over there, I'm going to leave that here. Yeah, so I'm going to try and salvage many of these books as I can. Sorry, excuse me. I think I've got COVID. I just don't know where to get a test. So anyway, I'll move everyone and then I'll go get tested, because all of a sudden, last night after I got home, I just started coughing phlegm, like just like that. But I'm not sure if it was because of dust, and I've inhaled a lot of bad dust from in here and in there and the stables from cleaning out, so maybe that's just it. But anywho's them the breaks, I'll get tested and we'll go from there. But means I put these in here and then I'll put them in the back of my car, and yeah, and I'll just chuck out that $10 little thing that I brought yonks ago. So let's time lapse this. Alright, there we have it. These are the books I can salvage. I'll take home, clean them, wipe the outside of them and whatnot. But yeah, and I'm just going to throw the rest of this away, like, yeah. But look, they ate these books. They ate the edges of that. Anyways, bloody rats and mice. But it looks like the rats were in level 1. Big shits, and the mice were in level 2, tiny shits. How fucking funny is that? The organisation of rats, eh? And mice. there we have it, folks. My feed room area is cleaned out, cupboard's empty of my gear, and yeah, my corner is vacant. Lovely old building. I hope you enjoy being a wedding venue when they rip your guts out on the inside. Anywho's, such is life, eh? Such is life. Alright, so I basically got a little story for every part of this building and the paddocks. So see the bend here? Let me back up. Can you see the bend in that pipe? Yeah, look how straight it's meant to be. Yeah, that was my fault. I tied Guitarf up. I was into this, and this we could never undo it unless you had bolt cutters. Both. Anyways, Guitarf was the one. Tied him up here doing something one day, and he freaked, and he pulled back, and he bent the pole, and I could never straighten him back up again. Anyways, there's my funny story for this part of the stables. Oh, and actually, just to add on an extra little story. This is white paint. That was me when I had Chloe's palette, and you can see the white paint there, and I'll leave a card up top, whichever corner, and you can see if you want to see how to paint trot poles and what I did. But yeah, I had the trot poles here, and I painted them for a week, and yeah, so I've got two little stories there for that. Oh, and then my third story. These hoops, I don't know what they were here for, but these are the best things. I used to hoop, like fold over my hay bag and put that there, and it was so much easier. You were very handy. Thank you, my time here, helping me put the biscuits into the hay nets. So yeah, that's a wrap, guys. That's my stories for the feed room. Alright, so let's finish with this stable's funny story. So see this door here? I mentioned it in part 2 of our vlog. See this door here? So one day I had Shrek tied up here because it's Shrek's stable, and that's Teddy's stable. I worked him. The girl that's in there, she was here. Anyways, he was very sweaty, very hot, and very bothered, and he was rubbing against this part here. And he was rubbing viciously, and he got hooked here with the halter, and he panicked, he freaked, and he went backwards. He took off backwards. He lifted this whole stable door up off the hinges, clean off the hinges, and he went backwards that way. He just freaked, bolted. That girl that was here, she raced out that door and went around the outside, and I ran with him, and he just took off backwards. I don't know how the hell he got through this gap so perfectly with that door, like so swiftly. He smashed the lid. It is there. He smashed this bit of plastic off this. I don't know who this was all here when I moved in, so I don't know. Apparently used to be trotters. People used to stable trotters in here. And that's all their old stuff. They still got like chaff and stuff. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. There's still chaff in there. All these years I've been here. Ugh. Yeah, horse feed chaff, that's just gross. Anyways, and then he ended up out the front here. And that other girl sort of half blocked him from pissing off down the road, and I grabbed him at the front door. So that's my story there for that one, guys, for Shrek's stable. And then Teddy's stable story with this stable. So normally I shut this gate because that door there and this door here is the only thing to keep these horses in here if they get out, if the doors aren't done up properly, or if they, get out. Anyways, I come in one morning, it's 6 in the morning, very bright and early, and I see this Hilux ute, and it's got hazard lights on, it's driving up the driveway. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And then all of a sudden I see a horse, and I was like, oh shit, someone's horse got out. And then I got closer, and I see it's my horse. It's Teddy of all fucking horses. He went down the driveway and went down the road a couple of Ks, 5 in the morning, standing dead in the middle of the road. And oh, jeez, they do 100. And it was, my life flashed between my eyes. That was just such a lucky morning that morning. So the story goes, I used to be very lazy, and I wouldn't use the second latch, and I would use just the top latch. And this one day, I didn't shut the top latch. I must have been doing something, rugging him and mucking around. I thought I'd shut it anyways. So because his feed bin's on here, he'd rubbed the feed bin, got out, and then I'd shut the doors though, and this young human that used to work for Brendan here, as I was leaving, he'd come in this back door and he left it open. Why do people just, and I'd shut it, and I was like, I just don't get why people can't, when you come across the gate, you leave it how you found it. Anyway, so that was open. That's how he got out and ended up on the road. Thank heavens he didn't get hit by a car. So from that day onwards, I shut on both stable doors. I shut both latches, and then I got these old busted clips, and I would do these up on Teddy's. Ugh. He was triple locked in. The two of them were triple locked in. I was not mucking about. So, yeah, that's my story there, guys, for Teddy's stable. Okie dokie, guys, there we have it. It's the stable is now cleaned out. All my stuff is out the back now. I've just got to load that in the float. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed my vlog. But yeah, end of an era. So let's do a walkthrough now. Floor is clean. My stuff is gone. Rugs packed up. Each stable is spotless and clean. My first aid stuff and stuff over there is gone. Swept out and clean. Teddy stable, forever be Teddy stable, is cleaned out. So echoing, so empty. And then the feed room area. Hey, Miss Stella. It's all clean. Cleaned out. Everything's gone. Cupboard's empty. Grabbed everything of mine and the stuff that was in there before me. It's still in there. But yeah. There we have it, guys. It's all over Red Rover. And there we have it, guys. We're all packed up. All of WSS Equestrian is in the float now. Nothing left inside. So, should we hit the road, Stella? Yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining me in today's vlog. So now I'm going to go home because my birthday is on Monday. So it's the 23rd. It's the 22nd now. So it's Saturday morning and I've organised to have a birthday dinner tonight, and we're dressing up as old people, like old people clothes. So I'm going to meet some girls in town, and we're going to go to the op shops and just for shits and gigs buy an outfit for tonight. So yeah, so it's now 9:25. I need to get home. I'm going to take the float home with me, have a shower, head into town, meet them at the op shops, probably have lunch, and then I'll sort this out the rest of the afternoon before I have dinner tonight. So yeah, thank you very much guys for joining me. Stay tuned for the next chapter in life and where we're going, what we're going to get up to. So I'll see you in the next vlog, guys. Bye.